This is Ron with ArtMoose TV, and we're here at Licensing Show 2013, and we're lucky enough to have a moment here with the world-famous artist, Ted Blaylock. How you doing today, sir?
Real good, yes.
So you having a great time here?
Oh yeah, this is one of my favorite shows.
You've been doing this one a while then?
Been doing this for about 12 years.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
So how'd you get started with this type of art?
Well, all of my art started whenever I was a little kid. My brother and I would sit on the floor with brown paper bags. This was right after World War II, about 1946, 47, and we would do our sketching, and we would then run to Mom and show our paintings, our drawings to her. In school, I was encouraged by my art teachers. They told me that I had something special, that I had talent. And whenever you're a little kid and you get some praise from your teacher, that's what you search for. So I always wanted to be a professional artist. And then by the time I was a married man and we started having children, I was working for the Wabash Railroad and I wanted to be an artist, so I was doing my art on the side, hoping that someday that I would break into it. And by the time I was 28 years old, I was able to make that break. And I went full time. I opened an art gallery in the St. Louis area, and that started my career. So I started painting the things that I enjoyed, and I enjoyed early American history, railroads, steamboats, the Western theme, and then later moved to Arizona, moved into the Scottsdale area where we would start our career.
And you really like the trains.
Oh yes, that's one of my favorites.
It's my favorite too.
Yeah.
I've been following you for years and years, and I love the trains coming out of it. It looks like the Rockies, and got a little cowboy action going on in this one.
Well, I think I've only did about 2 or 3 pieces in the 45 years with hold-up scenes.
And the detail on the train, it just must come from study, history.
I realized that through one of my clients was Leaning Tree Card Company up in Boulder, Colorado, and whenever I brought my trains to Ed, he said, "Boy, that's a nice-looking train." He said, "But will it run?" And I said, "What do you mean, will it run?" And he says, "There's going to be train buffs looking at this picture." He says, "Well, is everything correct in there?" And I don't really know if that first one was or not, because a lot of times you would hide the drivers and everything was smoked, just so you wouldn't have to do all that detail. So I started a library. At that point, I would go to the railroad museums and I would study that train. And after hundreds and hundreds of trains that I've painted, you get to where you know exactly what's happening with that locomotive. A fella came by my show one day and I had a train, and he said, "That's wrong." I said, "Oh, that's wrong." He said, "Yes." He said, "The angle of that train would fall off the track." And I said, "Well," I said, "apparently you know what you're talking about, and I'm just a painter, so I'm probably wrong too." He said, he says, "But the picture's so good," he said, "I'm going to buy it." And he bought the print.
That's great. Well, you take care.
Okay.
And you have a great day.